Making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon is Teo Duarte, 5'7", 145 pounds, fighting out of Peoria, Illinois, and Central Illinois Combat Club.
Won't be any lack of aggression out of this guy.
No.
This kid's a scrapper.
Big time. Big time. And
yes, he is.
This is one of those fights, and you know we say it all the time, but this is one of those ones that you looked at ahead of time and said, Duarte versus Gall. That sounds pretty good to me, so I'm expecting a lot of good things out of this fight.
Teo's looking like he's in a little bit better shape than he usually is, too.
Yep,
yeah,
I was going to
he's
say.
been in great shape the last couple fights.
Yeah, man.
And a pleasure to watch.
Absolutely.
He was saying that he had no problem with his weight cut this go around, so you know that's always a plus going into a fight. I could only imagine how hard it is if you have a difficult weight cut and then have to, you know, actually concentrate on the fight.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys can speak on that
It's
a little
awful.
bit.
Yeah.
I've had a few really bad weight cuts, and it's never good.
Oh. And now making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon is Caleb Gall, 5'7", 145 pounds, fighting out of Davenport, Iowa, and Summit Training Center. Talking with Caleb before the fight, he mentioned that he had been really working on his movement. He felt that was lacking a little bit in his last fight, so I'm expecting to see a whole lot of movement out of him and a whole lot of action early on in the fight.
Oh, man, this kid's got a gas tank, bro.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He's a tank himself.
He is, and he's fought at 135 pounds a whole bunch of times. Like, that was the weight class that he thought he needed to be in. And I talked to him backstage, and he says he wished he would have gone to 145 a lot sooner.
Yeah, that's one of them things where cutting too much weight could be detrimental to your career, you know?
Yeah, especially as an amateur. The way I see it, fight at your walking weight, get some experience, and then make your run.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, Gall was saying that, you know, he knows Teo is a madman, but he thinks he's just as crazy, so.
I believe it. I believe it.
I do. Both these guys are straight Energizer bunnies, man.
Yeah.
They're wild.
And Gall's shredded as always. The kid works hard. There's no question about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Featherweight Division, powered by Tangled Wood. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 142 pounds. He trains at the Central Illinois Combat Club. Joining us from Peoria, Illinois, Teo Duarte. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 142 pounds. He trains at the Summit Training Center and is sponsored by Frank Young and Bleeding Art Studios, S&J Construction, Anytime Fitness, and QC Glass and More. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, Caleb Gall.
Teo Duarte in the red corner, Caleb Gall in the blue corner. Your referee for tonight's action is the boss, Bruce Allen. Jeremy J.D. Dorsey here tonight on commentary along with Zach Mickelwright and the henchman, Jordan Hinman. Let's watch some fights.
Ooh, and there he comes forward, man, just like we anticipated. I'm telling you, the kid
Already
is a
shooting for the
Tasmanian devil.
Ooh, and he drops for a guillotine, and he doesn't have an arm in, so this, oh, and he's already out.
A little early in the fight for that one. I mean, Teo is a freak, man.
Yes, relentless.
Yes.
Relentless. Sort of an interesting contrast, too, because Gall is a little bit more methodical with his, and Teo is just non-stop action the entire time.
Gall doing a good job of just controlling that left side wrist and throwing up submissions. He about caught him a nice armbar there. He was fishing on the left, or what would be Teo's right arm. It was Caleb's left side. He was controlling that wrist and then switched to an armbar opposite side. About had it.
And Gall's already leaking out of his
Yeah,
eye
he
here.
is. He's got blood dripping from there, and Teo attacking that neck and head right now and just still swinging like a psycho.
These boys are going crazy already.
Watch, it's about to happen again.
Oh. Oh.
Every
Great
time
1-2 there
yeah.
by Teo.
And that's what Bob Long and Wade over here is Teo's corner's calling for, is every time he throws right down the middle.
This is one of those fights I don't even want to talk right now.
Yeah, he's
I'm just waiting for the next move.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
He's throwing 2 or 3 punch combinations and then slamming that kick in there at the end.
And Teo's standing southpaw like
jab
that. He's hitting that eye. He's hit it quite a few times since.
Body kick landed hard by Gall. Yep. I was literally just thinking that in my mind. I didn't say it. I'd like to see Caleb start to land some good inside low leg kicks to kind of slow Teo down. Ooh, and a 3-piece. Where's the soda, Caleb? You got to finish here because he was rocked for a second. Yes, this is what I'm talking about.
Throwing down.
Nice body kick again. This is a war of attrition here. We're going to see what it boils down to as far as conditioning wise.
Yeah, both guys look in great condition. Nobody's breathing heavy or anything.
Great first round.
I expect the last minute of this fight to be just like the first minute of this
And
fight.
I expected
Both
nothing
of
less
these
than
guys.
what I have seen so far.
Madmen. Madmen.
Very possible fight of the night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Brewing right now. That storm is just a churning.
Yeah, great first round by both guys. I'm impressed with Duarte and his relentlessness, as we said, but also coming in such great shape, man. Like, you can really tell the difference in him being in his top physical condition, which you talked about before too.
Setting that pace for 3 minutes is one thing, but we're going into minute 4, and it'll be 6 by the end of the second round if it lasts that long. So if they can keep this pace for 3 rounds, 9 minutes, I will stand up and I'll give them a standing ovation, because that's impressive. That's a 9-minute sprint.
Gall definitely has a big shiner underneath his left eye, it looks like right now.
Oh yeah,
So,
he got popped a few times. He didn't
Yeah.
sit down on a stool though either, man. That'll kind of show you what his conditioning's like. He didn't need, his legs are fine.
Oh,
And there it is, yes.
Right back to where we left off.
And Caleb is landing some shots to the inside and a couple more. Ooh.
Oh, great little short one there by Teo. Love it. Teo's wearing one of them kicks to his left side.
Yeah, Caleb slapped a couple shins to meat there in the first round. You heard him.
Oh, great one too there by Caleb. Teo's really kind of closing himself off with that kick. He's trying to throw a 1-2 with a lead leg kick, and he's getting way too close to Caleb, and he's shutting his own kick down.
Switch to a knee to the body would be great, because I think it's very unexpected, and if he can land to the solar plexus or the sternum or even the liver area, that's really going to do some damage. I don't care what kind of shape you're in.
It's like Duarte has a cut over his left
Oh,
eye.
no.
Huge
Great shot
right
landed
there.
there by Caleb.
Oh, Caleb's eye is nasty. That left eye is bad.
Great shot there by Teo. Caleb.
Let go of that head and get your underhooks. Good takedown by Teo. Caleb not giving up, man. He's got on that neck.
And he loses it.
Punish. Push that head. Position. Put his hips on the table. Don't let him hit. If he opens, put his hips on the table.
Coming up on 1 minute left in this matchup between Teo Duarte And Caleb Gall here at Caged Aggression 24, the champion.
This is only the second round. Feels like we watched 7 minutes worth of fight.
There was enough action to put into a couple fights.
Right.
We could just chop it down and pretend they fought 3 times tonight.
Keep it right there. Not off this cage. There you go. Body, head.
Teo doing a good job of just keeping Gall pressed up against the corner. Good head position into the chin, stuffing him down and just landing shots.
There you go. Down. Don't stop punching.
Just look at how busy Caleb is off the bottom even.
Yeah, he's not giving
They
up.
are
He's
not
not laying
slowing
down to
down.
die.
30 seconds. I need you to go fast.
Yeah, both guys exerting so much energy right now.
Just great posture, not posture, but great positioning by Teo.
Body, head. Finish this strong. Don't let him up. It's rubber guard here. That's it. Use your head.
Uh-oh, Caleb have a possible omoplata situation, throwing that high guard on the one side.
Oh,
Ooh,
big
overhand
shot.
right in front of us. Those are hard shots by Teo Duarte on top.
And he helps him up.
Yes. Well, you don't want him to stay down.
Let's get ready for round 3.
Yeah. If he stays down, you don't get to continue to land some leather, man. Awesome.
Gall taking a little bit of a break right now on his coach's knee. But yeah, going into this 3rd round, man, I don't even know if I've been paying attention to who's actually winning the fight other than enjoying the action that we're seeing. So
Good luck, judges. Good luck.
Yeah, the first round would be very, very hard to call. I would say based off damage alone, Teo did squeak out the first round, and then he definitely won the second round. But again, if that's not what the judges seen in the first round, then we might have a toss-up here on our hands.
yeah, there's no
This
telling.
might be a rubber match 3rd round.
But if somebody can finish the fight in the 3rd round, that would be their best bet, I would think.
Here we go.
Yes, 3rd and final round here between Teo Duarte.
Yes, these
In the
guys
red
are
corner.
warriors. Bring it on.
Ooh.
Oh man,
Great kick to the body there. He didn't cut himself out of that one.
Another outside rib shot with a kick by Gall. Ooh. And I'd like to see Gall switch back to that inside calf kick, because if you look at the inside and the instep of Teo's lead leg, it's bruised up.
3rd round and both guys still swinging for the fences. Ooh.
Duarte does a good job of circling to the away from the power hand of Gall. And just as I say that, Gall switches stances.
Now, go! Put him on his back. You're up 2 rounds.
I love that when one dives in for punches, the other one doesn't cover up or move. They just throw punches back.
And I just want to remind the fans that
Unreal.
these two are doing this for fun. There is no paycheck involved.
They still probably have to go to work Monday morning.
Yes.
Oh, great shots landed by both guys.
Definitely fight of the night.
Oh yeah.
So far,
I don't see.
I don't know. I don't see
know.
it getting better.
I know who else is on the card, and I'm not putting it past them. I'm just saying I don't think anybody's going to live up to this fight right here. This thing is crazy.
Nice little skim there right across the cup. It's a good one.
I would take my time here. I would try to get some gusto back and look to come out here and try to finish Teo Duarte.
Yeah, especially if you know you only got about a little more than a minute left. Yeah, this is where a little bit of strategy comes into play, you know. you get up to 5 minutes, is that correct?
Yes. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody take the full 5.
One time I can remember, it was Brock Lesnar versus Chris something, and this Chris guy, he was vomiting during his 5 minutes. Do you remember that in the UFC?
Was that where? Because you can't throw up in a fight.
I don't know.
With an illegal strike, I don't know. Man, I would like to go and see that because that's a bizarre.
Yeah.
That's a bizarre twist. And these guys,
Awkward hug.
Here, hug me before I knock your lights out. Ooh, a good slip. 1-2. Ooh.
Let's go, boys. Ooh.
Oh, great shot.
Only if he didn't drove his hips in. That was not intentional. Teo was ducking to get away from the underhook or from the clinch.
And Teo didn't dispute it at all. He just wants to swing.
I just want bang, bro.
There's only 30 seconds left, and it kind of makes me mad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just blood coming from about every opening on Caleb's face. What a warrior. These guys are fantastic.
Still not slowing down.
No. And there
What
it
a
is.
fight.
Heck
What a
yeah.
fight.
Yeah, great fight, man. Great fight. Caged Aggression 24. I mean, that's what people pay to see.
Yeah.
And
it's worth the money.
Exactly.
That wasn't even the main event, folks. Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those fights that goes down and you're just like, man, can it be a little longer? Can we get them to run
That's what I'm
5?
saying. I'm not disappointed in either one of these fighters tonight. They left it all out there, and it shows. These fighters are wearing the hard work that each other had put in.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, we saw this coming from a mile away as soon as we saw this matchup. And it lived up to every bit of the expectations we had for it.
Yeah, you smile when you hear two guys like this are paired up against each other. And I like both guys an awful lot. And but I have no side in this one. I think it's just fantastic. Bob Long trying to do something strange for a little piece of change or something.
One of the great men and characters in this sport, man.
Amazing human being.
Oh, yeah.
The carrot top of MMA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great showing by both fighters, man. It looks like Duarte is probably going to pick up the W in this one, but a great showing by Gall. Exactly what people expected coming in, and like you guys said, it's kind of rare to expect something good and then have it actually live up to what you're expecting, and probably even be better than what you expected.
Everybody won in this fight.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges' scorecard for our decisions. Our judges scored this contest 29-28 Gall, 30-27 Duarte, and 29-28, declaring your winner by split decision, Teo Duarte.
After a few nervous seconds, Teo Duarte is your winner here at Caged Aggression 24 champion.